Hey guys, what's up? So I just wanted to talk a little bit about what it takes to get the histo process started. I've had a few questions about this. Keep in mind my experience might be different than yours. It probably depends on where you live and your insurance policy and your doctor. I live in California. I have Blue Shield insurance and I go through Sutter Medical Group. If yours is different, this could also be a different process, but I just want to share my experience. So what I did at a regular checkup with my primary care physician is I told her that I wanted to get started on the histo process, and she kind of just questioned me a little bit more, and she didn't ask me why per se, but I just told her I know that it's required for bottom surgery. I had already had a consultation with Dr. Crane at this point, and also my concerns of, you know, increased risk of cancer and things like that, and it was a pretty easy process. She just instantly put in a referral for me. She didn't fight me about it. First referral that she sent me to a guy who didn't have a lot of experience with trans individuals. I wouldn't say he was transphobic, he was just not educated, so it was kind of uncomfortable for me. And he wanted to do like an open abdominal incision, and that was it. He said laparoscopic wouldn't work for me, and instantly I knew that wasn't true because so many trans guys I know have had laparoscopic surgery and haven't had any problems. So I asked my doctor for a second opinion, and she sent a referral into someone else, and it took about a month for me to get into both of these doctors, but you know, a little longer since I had 2 referrals. So about a month later, I finally get my appointment with this new doctor, and she was amazing. She was educated and had experience with trans people, and told me it would not be a problem to have laparoscopic surgery, and she used the Da Vinci method, and I really was fond of that because it meant my recovery time would be a lot less. So if you can, look for a doctor that is experienced with more advanced methods. If you don't have to do open abdominal surgery, I do not recommend it because your recovery process is going to be a lot longer. After having this consultation appointment with the OB that was more experienced and I was more comfortable with, it took about maybe like 4 months to actually get to my actual surgery date because I had some complications where my insurance approved surgery with the first person I had a consult with instead of the surgeon that I really wanted. And so it went to had to cancel that referral and surgery date and just go through a bigger process than it should have been. And then I had to have 2 letters for my insurance for them to approve it. And that was 1 letter from a therapist that was like an MFT, any licensed therapist, and then a second letter from a therapist that had their doctorate level degree. So I got those 2 letters, no problem. I only had to see the second therapist 1 time for her to write me a letter, and sent those to the insurance, and I was cleared pretty quickly and it was approved. And then by February 22nd, I was in the hospital for my laparoscopic hysterectomy. And that was my process. And it was pretty simple, only minor complications with insurance, but nothing too huge. So hopefully that is helpful for you guys. I would say that if your doctor fights you at all, my biggest tip would maybe say that it's required for bottom surgery and that's something that you're looking into. I know a lot of doctors don't want to do things right away if you're not having an immediate emergency or you're having troubles, but like even if you aren't planning on bottom surgery, it's something that you might say just to kind of get the ball rolling. I don't know, it might help. Anyways, hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Peace out.